Nauti-Control video. In this episode I want to cover some of the new features in version 2. First off I want to show how to set up a static IP address and connect to another router. So in this case it's an open plotter box that I have, a Raspberry Pi. So here I have Open Marine. So this is used for the internet and it has a built-in Wi-Fi access point. So that's set up and that's what I can connect to. This is my CTalk emulator. I have this up on GitHub, so this basically emulates different CTalk signals. So as you can see, some of the instruments are displaying values. I'll put some random stuff when I'm sending it across. But yeah, this basically sends some values if the instruments are actually on the bus. So it allows these to test some of the features. And of course the Nauti-Control itself. So I'll be flashing some of the stuff. So this will be working through remotely. This is currently connected over to the Open Marine box. So the setup as a slave connect over here. I'll show you shortly how to set that up. Okay, so we are connected to Nauti-Control box. If you haven't done that before, basically you need to connect to the Wi-Fi to be able to set it up. So it works as an access point by default. If you mess something up, if you hold one on your remote for a period of time, it'll reset the box for your Wi-Fi settings and all the rest. So we're going to set up. You will see I've got a Wi-Fi slave mode here. So what I'll do is put in open plotter. And the password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And then I'll go, no, not that, 10. So put it to 101. Just well out of the way, 255, 255, and 10.10.1. So you can kind of see I've done this before. So then if we and these are another thing I'll show in another video, so you can actually add your own 433 remote control code, so you can actually have sort of like the standard codes or your own custom ones. So we'll hit save. So we have now got it connecting. So we're connecting to Open Plotter here now on my laptop. If we go back to here, I've put in the URL 10.10.10.101. So if I go back to the setup, just to verify the settings. So you can kind of see here, open plotter, the password and all the rest. Now if I want to turn that off, I could just hit this off and save, and it'll go back to AP mode where it would come up with the Nauti-Control access point. A few other things have been added. So enable radio debugging. So that basically is for your 433 communication. So you can basically debug and see commands. I'll show a demonstration of that in another video. NEMA debugging is basically messages that are going back and forth through the NEMA, the TCP/IP bus. CTalk's just their standard. Any of the CTalk stuff comes in. Bluetooth, any Bluetooth communications, and just air debugging. So you can turn on stuff. So you wanted to do just basically radio. So you want to see radio controls to set up your radio codes at the bottom. You would just turn all else off. Push buttons, wait for the response, and then be able to figure out which button is what code, and then use that for mapping here. But yes, that's how you set up Open Plotter for as a slave mode. So quite simple.